The Secret of the Tiny Whisperer. In the quiet town of Maplewood, there was a girl named Ivy who had a very special secret. She could talk to tiny creatures, ants, beetles, butterflies, bees, and even the smallest spiders understood her. And she could understand them, but no one else knew. Ivy discovered her power when she was 6 years old. She had been watching a line of ants carrying crumbs when she whispered, "Where are you going?" To her surprise, the tiniest ant lifted its little head and replied, "To her home under the big oak tree." At first, Ivy thought she had imagined it. But the more she talked to the tiny creatures, the more she realized she had a gift. She could ask bees to find missing things, guide lost ladybugs home, and even calm scared spiders so they wouldn't bite. Every day after school, Ivy would visit the park and listen to the secret world of tiny creatures. She helped worms find good soil, led fireflies back to the trees, and made sure no small creature got lost in the dangerous places. But one day, something strange happened. The bugs were restless. The ants hurried in zigzags, the bees buzzed in worried circles, and even the butterflies flapped their wings nervously. Ivy knelt beside an old beetle and whispered, "What's wrong?" "The giant is coming," the beetle replied. Ivy frowned. A giant? There were no giant in Maplewood. Then she saw it. Bulldozers rolling toward the park. The town was planning to build a new road, but that meant the tiny creatures' homes would be destroyed. Ivy knew she had to do something, but how could a girl who talked to bugs stop big machines? That night, Ivy had an idea. She whispered her plan to her ants, the bees, the butterflies, and even spiders. They all agreed to help. The next morning, when the workers arrived, they found something strange. Thousands of butterflies covering the bulldozers, refusing to move. Ants had formed words in the dirt that read, "Save our home." Bees buzzed in patterns that spelled, "Find another way." People gathered, amazed. News reporters arrived, taking pictures of the incredible sight. The mayor himself came to see. "This is unbelievable," he said. "Maybe we should rethink this project." Ivy smiled, knowing her tiny friends had done something big. A week later, the mayor announced a new plan. The road would be built in a different place and the park would stay safe. The bugs had their home, and Ivy kept her secret. Though sometimes she wondered if the mayor had seen her whispering to the ants. From that day on, Ivy knew that even the smallest creatures and the smallest voices could make a huge difference. The end.